I'm the firstborn, which in my family didn't just mean I came first. It meant I carried everything first. When money was tight, I worked. When things fell apart, I fixed them. I helped raise my siblings, supported my parents, and carried everything quietly. I scraped through my fingers and starved sometimes to build my own three-bedroom house. The day I finally moved in was the happiest day of my life. I wasn't just filled with pride, I felt immense relief. 2 months after I moved, I got transferred to another region. My siblings had moved out and were working, and that meant my parents were home alone in the village. I didn't want the house to sit bare, so I asked my parents to move in to look after the place for me. They were unwilling at first, not used to living in Accra, but I convinced them, and they eventually moved. Months later, I walked into a house I didn't recognize. My parents had taken the master bedroom. My siblings had moved in a month after I left without my knowledge. My sister had one room and my brother the other. Everything arranged. No space for me. Where am I staying? I asked. We'll figure it out, my mother said. They never did. I slept in the hall, in my own house. Then I started noticing things. My food stuff finished before I even touched them. My things used without asking. My clothes missing, then casually returned like it was nothing. No thank you, just entitlement and disrespect. One evening, I came home hungry, only to find that they had cooked and didn't even leave me a plate. We didn't think you would eat. My own food stuff. My brother called me aside. He said, I need a favor. I was drained, but I listened. My fiancé is visiting. Can you stay somewhere else for a while? I frowned. Why? She is rich and I told her the house is mine, he said. I need her to believe it. That was it. You want me to leave my house so you can pretend? I asked quietly. Don't make it a big deal, he replied. Mom and Dad and Adwa have already agreed. I have a plan that will make us rich. I became speechless. Something in me snapped. Everyone has 1 week to move out. They called me selfish, ungrateful, heartless. But for the first time in my life, I didn't bend. They tried to guilt trip me during the 1 week, but I stood firm. A week later, the house was quiet again. My food stayed where I left it. My space felt like mine. And I finally understood. If you give people everything without boundaries, they won't appreciate you. They will use you and walk all over you, even if they are family. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, follow, and subscribe.